The Sundan and the High Council have done it again. First try. Venusaur, who? Welcome back to another DanSquared video, you DANimals. We have finally made it to the final video of the 7-star Venusaur Tera raids. In this video, we are going to continue one of my favorite Tera raid traditions. Ever since the Hisuian Decidueye Tera raids, we have been beating all of the 7-star starters with their first forms. We beat Hisuian Decidueye with Rowlet, Hisuian Typhlosion with Cyndaquil, Hisuian Samurott with Oshawott, Blaziken with Torchic using Peck, and Empoleon with Piplup. I couldn't have done this without members of the DANimal High Council. In particular, thank you to Curbs for providing the shiny Bulbasaur, and thank you to High Council members Shady Raids, Lunar, and Stevo for filming this video with me. If you want to help out with videos like this and cut the line to join my Tera raids live on stream, become a channel member today and select the DANimal High Council member rank. And a big thank you to every DANimal that tuned into the stream where we recorded this video. Let's get into the build. Here's a high level look at my Bulbasaur build, and up top is the 7-star Venusaur that it slayed. With the right support in Tera raids, anything is possible. Next to 7-star Venusaur, you will see the best build for farming the Venusaur Tera raid in solos and group raids. That is Chestnut. Underneath, you will see Venusaur Squared. That's right, Venusaur to solo Venusaur. Check out that video if you haven't already. I had a ton of fun with it. Next to Venusaur Squared, we have Weavile, the most accessible build that can solo Venusaur. So if you don't have the DLC, you don't have a Chestnut, no problem, Weavile is there for you. Here is the DANimal Kingdom's newest Bulbastar. It is Shiny Bulbadan coming all the way from Australia, thanks to the High Council member Curbs. Thank you, Curbs. This build has max attack EVs, max special defense EVs, and the final 4 in HP. As we've talked about at length at this point, do not use special attackers against 7-star Venusaur, so our Bulbasaur is a physical attacker with an adamant nature. It has max IVs in all of its stats except for special attack. Just like our Venusaur to solo Venusaur, our Bulbasaur is running the ability Overgrow for the 50% damage boost to its grass type moves when its HP is 1/3 or lower. This will power up, Power Whip. We're going with Power Whip here instead of Petal Blizzard for the 30 extra base power, and we don't mind that lowered accuracy, because as you'll see, one of our allied Mews will use the move Gravity, which will lower the evasiveness of all Pokemon on the ground. Swords Dance powers up Power Whip. Our Bulbasaur only needs 2 moves to get the job done, because as you'll see shortly, our support Pokemon do the rest. They take care of debuffing 7-star Venusaur's special attack and defense. Like many of the baby or meme builds we've featured in the past, Bulbasaur uses the Eviolite held item for a 50% boost to its defense and special defense. Like with any meme build, we start by being patient and waiting. We have our 2 support Mews, and their job is the Struggle Bug and Mudslap, and to make sure that our Bulbasaur can survive. The Corviknight has its own specific job, and that is using Screech and Rock Smash while the shield is up to lower Venusaur's defense. So we want to wait until, see, we already have Venusaur's special attack lowered. The defense is already on its way down. So the first 2 turns, we just want to use Power Whip, hopefully hit charge our Tera Orb. We don't want to Swords Dance until Venusaur clears the stat changes on our side of the field, and that's the only time that Venusaur does that. After which point, we can freely Swords Dance 3 times, and we never have to worry about it again. So there's our first hit. Let's see how much damage we'll be taking. All right, there we go. Perfect. Should be slow played it. So now, all right, so we took about 90, and then there's a heal. So now I'm good to start Swords Dancing. So we're gonna do 3 Swords Dance. And while I'm Swords Dancing, I wanna hear from you in the comments. Let me know what kind of Pokemon you're using in this raid. Are you using the Air Balloon Hisuian Gudra? That build is sick. My favorite has got to be Chestnut or maybe Venusaur Squared. Lots of good builds out there. I feel like less than past Tera raids. It's definitely a very good level of difficulty. So there's the shield, that's fine. So now we're all right, so now we need to go 2 more Swords Dances. Then we'll charge our Tera Orb, and then it could end quick. So we have Power Whip, which of course, like we talked about earlier, the downside is it's not 100% accurate. So to make up for that, one of our Mews is bringing in Gravity. That lowers the evasiveness of all Pokemon on the ground. Venusaur, of course, being ground type, is certainly on the ground. I'm joking. Okay, So now let's go check our stats now. We're at +6 attack. We're ready to rock and roll. We'll need the light screen refreshed, of course. We have our Eviolite, so now we are ready to power up. So we are still going to be hitting for some solid damage. The critical hit could end our day after we terastallize, so that's without terastallizing, a solid chunk of damage. With power, we did do it first with Razor Leaf, and that was fun because I feel like Razor Leaf it's not Bulbasaur's signature move because a lot of things get Razor Leaf, but when I think of Bulbasaur and I think of one move, I think of Razor Leaf. Okay, so now I need to be smart. I need to be smart here because I need to watch for when Venusaur gets its debuffs negated. All right, yeah. So unfortunately now its defense is only -1. Its special attack is only -1. That's why we almost passed away. You gotta be mindful of it. So I'm gonna let the Struggle Bugs play off a little bit. Let a Struggle Bug or two go through. There we go, there we go. Struggle Bug squared right there, and then it's time to terastallize, start swinging. Unfortunately, we don't have the defense -6 how we'd like. So I don't know how big this hit is gonna be, but we're gonna see. It could be nice, I don't know. Maybe it's small, maybe it's big. There's only one way to find out. Beautiful. Shout out again one more time to Curbs, DANimal High Council Member Curbs for the shiny, and then Lunar, Joey, and Shady Raids in the chat. In this raid with me. Okay, what you got? Nice, all right, there we go. Breaks the shield, that'll do. And the crit, of course. It's not even Razor Leaf, but we get the crit. Bulbasaur is #1 for a reason. That is right. That's a good comment. That's a good comment. All right, so now at this point, there's the Screech. Now it's just GG's. Now let's wait for one last hit. Let's get that defense all the way down. All the way down. It's beautiful. Now we're ready. We don't even need it. It's -5. Bulbasaur taking down Venusaur. The next generation. The trend of the babies taking down... Wait, oh, hello? Why did not do anything? Okay, now, there we go. All right, -6. All right, GG's. Goodbye, Venusaur. Sludge Bomb, no problem. There it is. Bulbasaur, show us all the damage. The gravity wore off. All right, there's the gravity. I was joking. I had to stretch it out for an extra watch time. That's a retention technique, you know. That's big brain. No, fourth wall closed. Here's Bulbasaur. Swing away, my friend. Yes, bang, a big hit from Bulbasaur. Bulbadan is our Bulbastar. Let me know in the comments the most ridiculous strategies you've used to take down Venusaur. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like, leaving a comment, or using Power Whip on that subscribe button for more DanSquared. Thanks for watching and happy Venusaur season.